Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. I have a Valentine's Day wreath for you today. The tools that you're going to be needing, your glue gun and glue sticks, a good pair of scissors, and some wire cutters. You're also going to need one of these metal wreath forms, heart-shaped, from the Dollar Tree. And then you're also going to need an assortment of roses. I picked up several packages and bunches of roses here. I also have this large arrangement that I made last year that I decided that I don't like anymore, so I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to use the roses. I want to stick with the pinks and the darker pinks. I might add a few white, but I'm not going to use any of the yellow. And some Gypso or maybe some baby's breath. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and we'll get started. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and prep your roses. Okay, the Dollar Tree sells several different types of roses. These are my favorite. They have these smaller heads. You can usually find them in pink, the dark pink, and I've also found them in yellow. Then they also have these that are larger, but they have less petals. And lots of different varieties in the colors that you can get. So I'm using a mixture of colors. It's up to you. If you want to use all of one color, you can do that. If you just want to use reds and pinks, however you want to do it, whatever's available to you, you can use. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep my roses here. I'm going to take off the stem. I'm going to use the leaves on several of the flowers. So the ones that I'm going to do that, if you pull it apart, there's this little plastic piece on the end. You want to pull that off. And then on the flower, go ahead and just add a little bit of hot glue and glue those back on. That just makes this much flatter and easier for you to work with. Okay? So I pulled out several different flowers in the colors that I want to use. The one, as I go along, the ones that I want to keep the leaves on, I'm going to. Otherwise, you can either cut or sometimes they just easily pull off. And just cut it at the base so you just have the flower to deal with. Okay? And then it's very simple. We're going to go ahead and glue the flowers directly to the wire frame. And I'm going to start right here where it dips down. Now, because I want to make sure I keep this shape, I'm going to use some of the smaller flowers in this area because I want to make sure that I keep that shape. And then as I come up here, I'm going to add in some of the larger flowers in the curve so it'll accentuate that. I want to make sure I keep that heart shape. And it's very simple. Just go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue on either side of the metal bars here. And then you're going to place your rose right in there. Hold it just for a second. If you need to, you can always turn it over. Add a little bit more hot glue. Okay. Very simple to attach. Then you just go ahead and do your arranging however you like. Like I said, you can do a nice mix of colors or a single color, whichever you like. If you like crafts, DIYs, and hauls, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do upload new content every week. If you like crafts, hauls, and DIYs, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do upload new content every week. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just placing the roses right inside the 2 bars, and I'm just putting a dab of glue on either side and then placing the rose over it. Now by using the 2 smaller roses here, you can tell I've already kept that indentation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fill in my roses. When I get down about halfway, I'll come back and show you my progress. I wanted to show you my progress. I'm halfway done. It looks very nice. And as you can see, by working with the placement of your roses and the sizes, you're able to keep that round shape. Now, if you want to accentuate it even more, you can go ahead and add a couple more roses back here. But I'm going to wait until I get everything filled in and then decide if I want to add any more up there. But I'm very happy with the way everything is turning out. And I'm just simply gluing everything to the back. Now, in all of my craft videos, you want to make sure that you check the description box. In the description box, I have a detailed list of all the tools and materials needed to do the project, as well as the total cost for the project. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting on all of my roses, and then we'll come back and we'll start adding some other embellishments. Okay, so I have the whole wreath covered. I'm very happy with the way it came out. Now on this side, I went ahead and added a couple more roses around this area. You can see the difference. So I'm going to show you how I attached those to the other side. The first one that I attached was one of the smaller roses, and I attached it where the 2 bars first meet right here. Okay? Now all of the ones that I put on the outside and several of the ones I did on the inside, I did attach the leaves. I really do like having the greenery in there. Okay, so again, just put some glue around the base. And then where the 2 bars meet from the outside, you just want to kind of push it in and hold it till that glue sets. Okay, so we just put that one in. We're going to put another one next to it. And so what I did basically was in between where the 2 roses are, that's where I stuck it in from the outside. I'm going to put this one in next. Just go ahead and add the glue around the base. And go ahead and feed it in between the 2 roses. And you want to make sure that you're kind of angling it up and out. You can also glue it to the roses that it's next to. See how it's nicely starting to fill that in. Do another one. Stick it in between. nice. Just adjust everything. Make sure it dries where you want it. While you're doing this, you also want to pay attention to the size of the flowers. Now, if you're using only one color and everything is the same size, then you're okay. But some of my roses are larger than others. So I'm making sure that I'm trying to use the larger ones in the areas where I want more poof. But see how much more that fills in the round? Just makes that heart accentuated just a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm going to add just one more on either side here, and then I'll be done with the roses. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in. I'm very happy now with the shape. It has a nice heart shape to it. So I've decided I'm just going to go in and add some of the gypso. Now the gypso to me looks like what real baby's breath looks like. All it is little tiny styrofoam balls that are attached. I really like them. You get them in a nice big bunch. You do have to be careful though, they tend to stick together. But they do come where you can pull them into little stems like this. And that's what I've done, and I've just cut them. So I have several, and I'm going to go ahead and add those. I also have kept all of the leaves from the roses that I did not use in case I want to add some of the leaves as well. It's very simple to add these. You just want to make sure you leave a stem on there. Put a little bit of glue on the stem. Kind of move the flowers to the side and then feed it in wherever you want them. You can put in as much or as little as you like. I think it looks fine just the way it is without adding anything else. So it is personal choice whether you want to add anything more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in all of my gypso, and I'm going to add in a few more leaves, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, it's all done. Very pretty. I'm very happy with it. I like it very much. It took 11 stems of roses, and that's roses that have 5 blooms per stem. And I used 1 stem of the gypso. Okay, to hang it, I just take some ribbon. I've had this ribbon forever. It is 1/8 of an inch, and I usually pick a color that's in the wreath. Turn it over. And just go ahead and feed it underneath the bar. And then I pull back through. You see that? And that way it holds it nice and tight. And if I need to remove it or change it for any reason, it's very easy to remove. Well, I hope you enjoyed that craft. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you like crafts, DIYs, and hauls, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do upload new content every week. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.